Okay. So, Joji is our little Joja stan. We're doing the Joja speed run, so we're trying to buy all of... My goal is to get everything done by the end of year 1. We are in sellout farm because we sold out to Joja Corporation. We are buying all of the things instead of doing the community center. And we bought our first thing last time. So, we're doing good. It is almost the last day of spring, so we're almost done with spring. Make a stream playing Hollow Knight or Cuphead. Maybe one day. I do have Hollow Knight. I just, I don't think I'll get one more out of these, so I might just ignore them. 2 days. We gotta water our ancient fruit. That will be ready tomorrow. Perfect. That cauliflower is just not gonna be ready. Okay. Robin is building a chicken coop, I believe. I need to upgrade my axe. The next Joja upgrade we need to reach. Okay. I've got a list of things to do. Good. We love having a list of things to do. I don't know why I thought my phone was ringing for a second, which kind of like scared me because I don't know why it would be ringing at 5 in the morning, but we're good. Everything's great. Also, Kelsey, I started reading. I swear I'll never finish this game. Honestly, it took me, I've been playing it since 2016, and the first time sorry, got distracted because there's a cat. Cheddar says, good morning, everybody. I've been playing this game since 2016, and the first time I ever perfected it was on stream, like a couple of weeks ago. Cheddar spotted. He's such a baby. Reading is fundamental. Oh, I never finished that sentence. I am reading the second book now. I read the first book in that series by, okay, what was it? It's, my brain is not working this morning. I just read the entire book. It was the book we talked about. You told me to read it. So I did, and I read it. And then I read the novella in between, the 6 Scorched Roses, the 1.5, and now I'm on 2. It's so good. I'm hooked. It's been a long time since I've, like, enjoyed a book, like a more romantic-y book. I enjoy books, but a lot of the romantic-y, I feel like, recently has not been hitting for me. So it's very refreshing to find one that, like, is hitting. I don't know why I'm bothering to water these, but what if, just in case. We'll go send my axe in for upgrades, and then we'll go fish, I do believe, is what I want to do. Yes, I agree. It's not super complicated. It's very straightforward on what's going on and what's happening. So I am enjoying it greatly. But yes, that's what I was trying to tell you, is I just started the second book, which is great. And so far, I've liked it. I like that we're going back and forth on the POVs this time. Low-key, I kind of like Lilith and Vale much better than I like Rain and Aurea so far. And I have my axe. Yep. Hey, Viper. How's it going? We're going to go put our axe in. You might not be able to join on Wednesday. That's okay. Oh, Destiny, you played the demo for Tamagotchi Life yesterday. Tell me all about it. How was it? I think we're going to play it tomorrow morning. I think that's what we're going to play tomorrow morning. I also am probably We'll see. I'm thinking I'm going to push the stream back an hour so I can get ready. Since it'll be a longer stream and it'll be a birthday stream. But you're going to try? Yeah, whatever you can do. I mean, the best that you can do is try, you know? If you're here, we're always happy to have you. If you can't make it, we'll see you next time. Hold on, let me catch this fish. The stream is going to be your first encounter with that game, and depending on how it goes, you might have to get it too. Yeah, yes. We're doing a longer stream tomorrow, so I was going to start the stream with the demo and then go from there. What were your thoughts? I'm very curious. Oops, I need to upgrade my tools. Perfect. You want to be here for my birthday? My birthday is actually Tuesday, but we're celebrating tomorrow and Saturday because I have to work on Tuesday. So, yeah. But yeah, I have heard that it's super short. I did see a Reddit thread where you can drag it out for as long as you want, as long as you don't talk or like progress in the demo the correct way. Like you have to stop yourself from talking to people or something. Oh, tomorrow for you is Sunday. I gotcha. Time zones are hard. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. There's no way tomorrow for you is Sunday. Tomorrow for you could be Saturday. But today is Thursday. Which means even at the furthest ahead, it's still Friday. It's 10:50 for you on April 2nd. Viper lives in the future? It was good. Very similar to what they showed in the direct. It just shows you the basics. Today is Thursday. Today is Thursday. Oh, I already did that. I don't know where my brain is this morning. We are going to go fish down here in the ocean. Either way, we're going to play it tomorrow just to check it out. I've never played Destiny. Did you play any previous versions of Tomodachi Life? Or is this like your first experience with that series? Because I never played any either. Well, I know a lot of people, this is like their first experience with it. You know what I really want? Nintendogs. I would play so much Switch Nintendogs. This is your first. Where did I get my hair done? Mine? Me? My bathroom. I did it myself. I haven't dyed it in probably like 3 years, so all of this is natural. Nintendogs. I know. I would play the hell out of some Nintendogs. We would just be Nintendogs all day, every day. I had this computer game called Cats and Dogs, and I used to have all of these like pets on it, and I didn't know that they could, there was like a setting where they would pop onto your screensaver. And so they would bark in the middle of the night. Like they would come onto the screensaver and like meow and bark in the middle of the night when the computer fell asleep. And I got in trouble for that because it would wake my parents up. Fun fact, your wife wants my hair. It did take me, I will say, it took me about, I have no idea. I've been growing out my hair for, I feel like, my entire life to get it just to the length it is now. What really helped me was living in a van. I wash it. Cheddar, I can't see the fish. I can't see the fish. Buddy boy. I wash it once a week. I think that also helped me quite a bit. You're pretty sure I can get Ninten dogs? Cheddar. He looks so sleepy. He's just a sleepy guy. Okay. Where? I would love to get it. I'd love to do a Nintendo stream. I'd love to do one. Nintendogs was my jam. I still remember my first dog was a Shiba Inu who crushed it at agility. Good morning to the boy. She takes like an hour to get ready. Hey, it's tough. The expectation is for women to look great all the time, so of course it takes forever to get ready. It's a hard life out here. All right, I need to repair that bridge. So we need to chop down some trees. The hard part is I don't want to chop down trees because it feels like a waste of energy. It didn't take me an hour to get ready this morning, but it might tomorrow. Oh, that's why I'm thinking I'll push the stream back an hour. You believe you'll be making that shampoo recipe this month? Destiny, did you send that to me? I know we talked about it. You should help her get ready. It'll take a shorter amount of time. You're so right. What? Why do you guys think I'm in a new streaming spot? I'm not in a new spot. I promise. This is the same house I've always been in. Also, hello, Fez. New hair. I'm so confused now. Now I'm confused. Okay. Yes, if you don't mind, we're looking to try and make our own. It's different lighting. That's probably fair. I did readjust the camera because Cheddar knocked it off the computer yesterday. So it may not be in the exact same spot, but I promise this is the same house. And I just braided my hair this morning because now what? The tree is gone. I know, the Christmas tree had to go. She was starting to die. She was dropping her needles. Every time a little breeze brushed past her. You haven't seen me with a braid before? Thank you. It's kind of, we're reaching the end of my week. I wash my hair once a week. Giving Fiona. Yeah, with the green especially. I wash my hair about once a week. And we're reaching the end, hence the braid, because, yeah. Do you like your cheddar emotes, Viper? I like the cheddar emotes. I do wish I was talented enough and like creative enough to make my own, but I'm not. Dry shampoo, yeah. Do you, Destiny, make your own dry shampoo as well? How much is this? 25? How much is this? 15? Easy decision. You can draw some. That's nice. I can't. I've tried. I've done the whole practice thing. It's just not for me. Okay, let's do... No, though you can. It's super simple. I have heard that it's really easy to make dry shampoo because what is it? Is it just like, isn't it like baby powder? Send a photo of Cheddar. So if you're on the Discord under pets, I post photos of Cheddar all the time. There's tons of photos of Cheddar. I need coal. Okay. We need to get some coal. Yeah, there's tons of pictures of Cheddar. You want this elusive shampoo recipe too, ma'ams? I know. We are looking into making our own shampoo. We're looking into making our own laundry detergent. We basically are looking into making our own everything because we don't trust anything anymore. So we want to make our own stuff. You've done your own soap before? Wait, hold on. You want to see the bar of soap Eric and I made last weekend? I'll show it to you. I have it in the other room. We made our own soap last weekend. Hey. She's very cute. Yes. Okay, I'll go grab it in a second. Cornstarch, not baby powder. Okay. Yeah, that would have been an awkward thing to mess up. I knew it was something along those lines. Hold on. Let me do a little catch for the critter. And then let me grab my soap for you. I want to show you because I'm very proud of it. So, okay, I will say the thing that's not ideal about this cheddar, thank you, is that your grandma, mom, and you used to make candles. We do want to make our own candles too. We want to try, I've heard the beeswax candles are very good. You want to smell the soap? Okay, here is our bar of soap. It's got oatmeal on the front and then on the back. See, here's the thing. All of the scent sunk to the bottom. This is it's lavender and then sage from our hydroponics. We cut our hydroponics herb and mixed it in, but you can tell the oatmeal all stayed to the top. All of the herbs sunk and are on the bottom. So this is our bar of soap. I don't have any room for emotes at the moment. Let me look. Let me see. Oh, look at your pupper. What a cutie. Your cheddar is so cute as well. Oh, I love it. We love puppies. You have to do it in layers. Okay, so pour it, let it set. Add herbs, pour it, let it set, add herbs, pour it, let it set, add herbs. Because I know we just put a couple drops of essential oils in it, and the scent, we used lavender essential oil because we did lavender and sage, and the scent permeates through, but the herbs did not. Hi, Cheddar. Yeah, Cheddar is, he's right here this morning. It's the same with candle making. Cheddar. We love baby cheese. Baby cheese was so cute. Not that you aren't cute still, Cheddar, but why is my brain not braining today? Hold on, let me catch a fish. Thank you. I promise I've played this game before. It's the same with candles. That's really good to know because we do want to make our own candles as well. I mean, that makes sense. Not enough coffee yet. I do have it. She's right here. Perfect. But I have heard that beeswax candles are really good because a lot of candles, oh my gosh, yes, you have to send me some honey. You have to. I require honey. From the bees, the sweet bees. I love them. But I think that would be so cool if you made candles from the beeswax because beeswax candles are supposed to be so good as well. They pull, a lot of candles pull things or put things into the air, and beeswax candles works to pull things out of the air. We're out of energy. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. anytime you have something that's heavier than the liquid, it'll always sink. So layers. No, that definitely tracks. When we are like putting it into the mold, the thought never like crossed my mind, I guess. We just were like, let's put it all in there. But okay, we'll try that next time. You'll likely get multiple packages from you for your birthday. I will say keep a eye on when you send it and let me know, just because we are going to Europe this month. So if it's getting there like in that time frame, Cheddar is no, we have no energy. I didn't mean to do that. Cheddar is going to stay with a friend down in Denver, so the house will be empty. Also use dried coffee grounds for an exfoliant with sugar. Wait, that's crazy. Viper, I'm pretty sure you said your B-Day was yesterday. I'm pretty sure you told me your birthday was yesterday. You want to make infusions too? Lavender, cinnamon. Ooh. Ooh. Coffee grounds would be an excellent exfoliant. You make your own sugar. You've made your own sugar scrub. Well, if today is your birthday, then happy birthday. Happy birthday. You said it was tomorrow, as in today. Oh, well, happy birthday. Do you use fresh coffee? You know what else we're looking into getting? I have it on my birthday list. This is a request from Eric or my mother, but I really want a composter so we can start composting, because that would be great. Happy birthday. Good morning, Small. Small, I have to send you something on Discord. I have to send you what I sent Kelsey yesterday, and I'm pretty sure she actually screamed. Bling bling? Yeah, it is bling bling. But it's AI bling bling, because nobody has what I want, so I'm trying to figure out how to kindly request things from jewelers and be like, this is what I want. I know it's never been made before. Please help. Also, how was the house hunting? I did scream and cry and sob. Ian was very concerned, but then I let him know what was going on. Yeah, he was probably like, oh God, what did I accidentally say this time? Brew some coffee, dry out the grounds, and then put those in whatever you're making. So they're used grounds. Interesting. It went well. Free washer and dryer in a house is a dub for us, but okay, I will say it needs a professional clean. That is one thing that Eric and I have talked about and have said that we are going to do moving forward is actually, let's go to the mines. I know I just wasted a bunch of time. We upgraded the axe. Our chicken coop isn't done yet. I'm having a Hallmark movie moment. That is one thing that we have said is before we move into our next house, because when we bought this house, we were like, we signed on Friday, moved in on Saturday. We were so excited. And now we're kind of like, okay, next house, we're going to like go a couple times, clean it out thoroughly. Cause we're still like, before my sister came, we were still like cleaning places that we didn't even think about cleaning before. Off to work. Bye, Kelsey. Have the best day. Work hard. Be the best. But yeah, getting it professionally cleaned is a great thing to do. Where is my sword? Okay, let me... There we go. Whoa. What is this? Hey, streamer, you have great potential, and I like the energy you bring to your content. Oi. Pass. That was just funny. I like the energy you bring to your content. Hey, streamer. Small with the 30 stream streak. Whoa. Thank you for streaking. We love streaking. Streaking! At 6 in the morning? Actually, the morning is probably the best time for streaking if you are trying to be a little incognito about it. Daylight streaking is a little more excessive. Hold on, hold on. Yo, everybody needs to relax for a second. Daylight streaking is risky. Mm-hmm. It is indeed. Your emotes! I love all those emotes. They make me so happy. I'm so glad you love them as well. I love the Cheddar emotes. Cheddar makes me happy. He's the best cat, honestly. I'm sure everybody else who has cats have great cats as well. I know Oscar and Hazel are also the best cats, but I mean, Cheddar, come on. He's the best orange boy. All cats, yeah, literally every cat I meet, I'm like, you're the best cat. Same with dogs. I'm like, oh, the best girl, the best boy. And then I'm like, wait a second. Don't I have the best boy? No, they're all the best. They're all the best. You're the best, well, yeah, both of your tabbies are also very similar in color. So it's like, you are the best tabby, but also your brother or your sister is also the best tabby. Ooh, an Omni Geode. Whereas Cheddar's the only orange boy we have, and I don't think we would get another orange boy. I wouldn't be opposed to getting an orange girl, but I have heard that the orange girls are like... I have a friend who just got an orange girl, and she was like, she had really bad luck. She had the sweetest gray, like light gray tabby boy. He was so cute. He was precious. He got heart disease and passed away really young, like 18 months old, maybe 2, a young boy. So she was like, she came and she met Cheddar, and then she was like, I think I want an orange next. And she got an orange girl. And the first week I got a picture of the orange girl up on the fridge. And she was like, I don't think I understand what I got into. And I was like, well, oranges are a toss up. You never know what you're going to get. Viper, I'm so happy you love the emotes. I also love the emotes. But yeah, it was very sad. All right, let's cool it with the emotes for a little bit. Look, we made it to level 40. Please. I know. Let's just relax. I'm so glad you love them, but let's try not to spam chat with the emotes. Please. To the bottom? Wasn't me. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, Small, you'll be interested in this as well. Destiny is going to put her shampoo recipe, her homemade shampoo recipe in the Discord. I think you would... I love that I have all of you who are like, I want to make my own shampoo. I want to do this. It makes me so happy. There's a Slow King in the PCG. Do I have any? Let's do a... Oops. Viper, you are out of Pokeballs. If you do !Poke shop and then Pokeball, you can purchase one. If you put a number at the end, like 10, you can purchase 10. Like this. Just like that. Cheddar, you're right in front of the screen, my dear. Let's do this. So you need to do a mixture of both of those messages that you put. So it'll be !Poke shop, Pokeball, however many you want. All right. I am trying to... Okay, let's do some of this really quick. And then we will grab one of these. We'll grab this fish and we'll smoke it. We're trying to make some money here. You were locked away in a timeout. Why, Fez? How did you get timed out? Where? Oh, you said, hey, streamer, cheap views here. At notascam.com. I tried to make funny about scammers and I made a link. Wait, I'm so sorry. I saw that come through, and usually when I see the cheap views here, I'm just like, oh, Saribot's got it. I don't even need to look. And that was you. I'm so sorry. That's actually really funny. I apologize that you were in timeout for so long. I didn't. I just was like, oh, I'm glad. Yeah, my Sari bot does that for me. And I was like, okay, Sari's got it. I don't even need to look. I just didn't even think about it. And then, yeah, who knew you were just stuck there, hanging out, waiting so patiently. It's in the Discord. Here they go again. Xanthan gum, aloe vera gel. I love aloe. I have my little aloe plant. She's the cutest. Olive oil, apple cider vinegar, lemon juice, cocoa glucoside, essential oils. Hey, look. You think you can make it, right? I don't even know where... Yeah, can you make I can't even say xanthan gum. Just for spamming, I should tell you. Also, let me ban Linus again. Hey, streamer, you have great potential. A lot of those things you can get at your local grocery store or Amazon. Okay, good to know. We'll look at our grocery store, because... Oh yeah, Cheddar is now taking over the... He's taken over. Just taken over. Oh, that was a big yawn. Did you guys see the yawn? Look, he's stealing all the lighting. Look at how good the lighting is on Cheddar. Okay, let's do some of this, shall we? Today is the last day of spring, so we start summer tomorrow. I do not have... Oh, wait. I actually can do a couple of things. Let's collect. Our chicken coop should be done tomorrow as well, so we should get chickens. We did reach level 40 in the mines. I don't think we can make quality sprinklers. You made your own hair mask with grapeseed oil and tea tree oil a few months ago, and it felt nice on the scalp. That sounds divine. I've also seen people like say eggs are really, really good for your hair. What am I looking for? So we have 1 iron ore. Something for the scalp would be wonderful. You're way too scared to put eggs in your hair. Really? I'll try it. I'll report back. I will volunteer as tribute. How did I get 3 Omni Geodes? Let me put these in here. And this in here. We got to make another box here. A chest. And that can go there. And what are we going to put? We're going to keep all of this in this chest. And then all of... Well, you can go in there. Let's take this stuff out for now. Okay. That can all go in there. This can all go in here. No, I do not dual stream. I've thought about it. You've done it both eggs and mayo. It's interesting. Oh, mayonnaise. Well, I guess mayonnaise is just eggs. How long does it take for the smell to go away? That would be a concern, especially with like mayonnaise. I feel like eggs, not as bad, especially if they're fresh eggs, you know, but mayonnaise. You've got long blonde hair and you never know what to do to treat it. Me either. What? Cheddar, did you say something? Ooh, a stretch. Do we want to see if Cheddar will stretch for us? Ooh. You want to stretch? Oh, yeah, look at that. Super cat. A big stretch for the big boy. Oh. He's so long. He's just a long boy. The stretch pick. I know. I love the stretch pick. That was like back in the apartment. That was like early days of streaming when it was just me and myself and Yellow hanging out in the streams. A biblically accurate cheddar stretch. We love a good cheddar stretch. He loves a good cheddar stretch. I will say when I told my sister, like when we went to New Zealand, I was like, hey, so like stretch my cat while I'm gone. And I don't think that registered in her head. I think she was like, what do you mean stretch your cat? So I think he went a full like 10 months without being stretched. And then I got back and he got stretched every day. He loves the stretches. He loves the stretches. Super cat. I tell him that all the time. And then I sometimes whoosh him around the house fully stretched out and go, super cat. And he has a grand time. And then Eric is like, please stop torturing this poor cat. And I'm like, he's not being tortured. He's having fun. Whoa. He's not being tortured. He's having fun. Perfect. Your old lady would murder me if I stretched her. My cat, I mean, I assumed. I do wonder how long he would like to be stretched. Like how old he'll continue to want to be stretched. If it'll be like for his entire life thing, or if it'll be like all right, I haven't stretched enough in my time. You gotta chill with it. Miss Hazel is going to town giving herself a bath while sitting on your lap. I love cats. All right, Viper, get some sleep. Have a great rest of your day. We gotta pop a catfish in there. Yay! Catfish are hard. They're tough. I'm pretty proud of myself for getting that. It's getting pretty close to the brekkie time. The smell doesn't usually stay after you rinse it out. Though you'll say you didn't see much of a difference afterwards. Okay, interesting. Bye-bye. Thank you. I appreciate it. Catfish and sturgeon are rough in this game. But I just keep telling myself, like, you caught all the legendaries. You can catch a catfish. Even though it's early game. Bye. Poor Cheddar. A hydrate? I don't have a hydrate with me. Where is the hydrate? Oh, Cheddar. Oh, Cheddar. I have my dehydrate, though. I'll grab a hydrate when I feed Cheddar here soon. My water bottle. My water bottle. Bye. There's water in it. Okay, whoops. Excuse me. Can I eat this? Perfect. What was I gonna say? Have heard that the water that is in the coffee actually is negligible to the ADH, antidiuretic hormone that's in the coffee that is what dehydrates you and makes you have to pee is ADH? Or is it reduces your ADH? I don't remember. It's one of those two things happens. And so it's negligible. So coffee doesn't hydrate you, but it doesn't dehydrate you either. Yeah? Do you have something else to say? But that all being said, are you ready for breakfast? I think he's a little ready for breakfast. He's pacing. Do you see him? I'm fully aware coffee is evil, but it tastes nice. There's always a debate about if coffee counts as water. There's so much water in it. My wrist. My watch is suffocating my wrist. You want to say something else? What was that? Huh? Okay, well, we'll start the next day. Coffee definitely does not count as hydration. I do agree with that. I agree it does not count as hydration, but I do think it probably doesn't dehydrate you either. Now, espresso probably does dehydrate you, but coffee's a lot of water. I think it depends on how you take your coffee. So for most, I would say no. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Okay, it is summer. We got a lot to do today. I still can't craft quality sprinklers. Just regular sprinklers, so I'm not gonna craft them. We're just gonna keep rolling with the full, and then we can add sprinklers in as we level up and can craft them. Yeah, I know. I hear ya. It's a tough life out here, especially for a little orange kitty cat named Cheddar. Maybe iced coffee is better? I don't know. Whenever I drink iced coffee, I feel like I get way more jittery than when I drink normal coffee. I'm not gonna lie. But that might just be a me problem, you know? That might just be a me problem. Versus like a coffee itself problem. In regards to hydration. Yeah, that's fair. I'm not sure. I do not know. There we go. We gotta go buy seeds. And we gotta go buy chickens. Do we think Marnie is gonna be here? And our axe is ready. Whew, what a crazy day. Yeah, Cheddar, you'll be fine. You do a gallon of water a day so you don't count your coffee? That's incredible. I do like, not that. Not that. Hey, look, there's a slowpoke now. Interesting. You usually order water next to your coffee these days just to make sure you're getting some hydration. I think about that a lot. I drink water throughout the day. Like I'll finish my 2 cups of coffee in the morning or whatever's left from what Eric leaves me. And how come he gets to go in early? What the heck? Let's do 5 of these. 5 of these. 5 of these. 5 of these. Radishes! 10 radishes. I say as I get 12. 5 of those. 5 of those. And maybe some hops. And then some corn. Because the corn will last. What did they sell for? Harvest price, $88. But they're $200? Why am I even buying from you? I should be at Joja. But you're just so close. Right now you're slacking. I haven't drank any water today. But in my defense, it's only 6:30. I still have time. I still have time. Everyone needs a hydrate. I'm going to start sending random hydrates into the Discord now. I know, we're over here like talking about our habits, and Destiny's over here with her gallon of water that's half drank, just shaking her head like, you guys, you need to do better. 5? 10? 15? Radishes. Perfect. The hops are going to go over here because they are frustrating. Not enough people hydrate enough. I agree. I am also one of those people. Now, I don't understand the methodology I used in planting these, to be honest with you, but it is what it is. So here we are. We'll look for more seeds. Poor Cheddar. He's just a poor boy. Cheddar, are you just a poor boy from a poor family? Uh-oh. Bad news. I'm gonna run out of energy. Before I can water everything, can I eat things? Oh yeah, hold on. Let's make some bug steak, shall we? 8 glasses of water a day is a lie. Scientifically, you're actually supposed to drink half your body weight a day. That's like a lot of water. I'm like trying to think, how many pounds is 1 gallon of water? Does anybody know? Anybody have any idea? It's me. I'm people. I am also people. to the town to pick up our axe. Thank you kindly. How many pounds is in a gallon of water? It's got to be like 10 pounds. So that would be like... You got an important phone call? Real people, big kids, stuff's happening. Small, I'm excited for you. I don't know what I'm excited for, but I'm excited for you. Man, everything is so cheap here. We'll actually buy some sunflower seeds now. Why didn't I come here? Who am I? Tomato seeds, pepper seeds, wheat seeds, radishes. Radishes are actually a really great deal. Same with melons. Okay, let's go. That's all I needed to do, to be honest. There's 128 ounces in a gallon. Half your body weight. Your body weight in ounces. If your weight is 200 pounds. Oh. Okay, I was like, that's like... I don't know how much a gallon weighs, but it's like somewhere between 6 to 10 gallons. I was like, oh my goodness, I don't think I could do that. But that makes a lot of sense. A gallon of water weighs about 8 pounds. Yeah, I was like, that's so many gallons of water. Okay. That makes a lot more sense. So your ounces. Okay, I see. I'm following now. My brain was really confused for a second there. Is there a radish there? Yes. Whoops. Not the waste of a water. I like that the melon seeds turn pink when you water them. Too much math for too early in the morning. I'm a genius. I refilled my jug of water and left it downstairs. Oh no. You better go get it. Time to hydrate. Did I just see a fish jump? What the heck was that? I don't think you guys saw that. All right, we are tired today, so we are going to see if Marnie is in her house, if we can make it down there by 5. And purchase some chickens. I do exercise. Okay. I'll message you on Discord a little bit later, Small. Go do the big girl exciting things. Marnie, where... Yep. More exercise is very welcome. I'm very good about the exercise. You dug all the weeds in the garden. That is exercise. Gardening is always exercise. Gardening is a lot of exercise. I'm like so ready to start gardening, and then it snowed last night. I'm so mad. I'm so mad about it. Okay, let's put all of our seeds in here. Any leftover seeds we have. We'll put our steak in there as well. We can sell that. And I want to... I think I'm going to craft another one of these. Hold on. What do I need for a furnace? Stone. Okay. What, Cheddar? Water acquired. Good job. Hi, Tropical. How's it going? How you doing? Okay, let's grab these now. Now we have 2 furnaces. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. You're okay. Been sleeping? Sleep is good. Sleep is important. We love sleep. Man, that was all of our energy. We do need to get some chickens here, but we have our coop done. So that's exciting. Having random dreams. Story of my life. What kind of dreams? Tell me about your dreams. Let me analyze your dreams. Don't let me analyze your dreams. Nobody wants that. I don't touch my dreams with like a 10-foot pole. I'm like, you know what? You dreamt that? That's cool. We're just gonna let it lie. Cheddar's head. Yeah, he's getting Hangry. Oh, you can spell now? You know what that spells? Anything else to say, sassy little man? Anything else to say? Enjoy the Cheddar screaming. He's not really screaming, but he is meowing directly in the mic, so it might come out as screaming. Oh. He'll be okay. I'm looking for forageables because I don't know what else to do because I have no energy. But we did plant all of our things today, so it's a big day for the farm. Big money spending day, unfortunately, not a big money making day. It was about your cousin who passed like 30 years ago. Oh, interesting. 1, I'm sorry. 2, that's very interesting that's like... Cheddar came to chat with me. I have had dreams where Cheddar like is like kind of a person but not a person, but is still a cat and has whole conversations with me, and it's wild. But we're gonna take a short break because Cheddar is hungry. Are you hungry? Are you hungry? Okay. He's hungry. So we're gonna take a short break. It will be like a 3-minute break. You know the drill. We gotta feed the Cheddar. When is Cheddar not hungry? Right after he eats. Welcome back, Viper. We are gonna take a short break, so I will put on some music and we will be back in a few minutes. See ya in a few. All right, we're back. Okay, I got my water, which is exciting. Stand by. Let me get it back to this screen. Hello? But I did get my water, so I finally can hydrate. Wow. It's also, I want to just say, it is beautiful outside right now. We have like a dusting of snow, and the sunrise is very pink this morning, which you know what they say, pink skies in the morning, sailors take warning, but it's very pink this morning. It's very, very nice. All right, there was my hydrate. But yes, it's a beautiful morning. Cheddar's a happy critter. It's beautiful here too. The sun is out and the cherry tree in your garden is blooming. Oh, I love that. I wish we could have a cherry tree here. There's no way it would survive. I think about that every time we're like somewhere that's warmer, or like we were down in Denver last weekend and I was walking around and I was like, all the trees are so beautiful. Do you think we could plant one at our house? And Eric was like, Taylor, no, it would not survive. And I'm like, okay, sad. But our aspen trees are budding out now, and the aspen trees are really pretty. I didn't realize, I have never followed the life cycle of an aspen tree before, to be honest. Can you hear the game? We turn up a little bit. Yes, let me just water the... Nope. Good. I turn her up more. There we go. How's that? You should hear the summer music just beat bopping its way around. But yeah, I'm sad about it. But yeah, the aspen trees, I never followed their life cycle before. And so it's been very interesting watching their life cycle because like their buds are huge. They have the biggest, fuzziest tree buds I've ever seen in my life. And I know a lot of people don't pay attention to tree buds. I took a dendrology class. Tree buds are the major way that you can tell the difference between trees, especially like maples. If you're looking for like a red maple, which is a soft maple, versus like a sugar maple, which is a hard maple, is through their buds. And they have the biggest, fuzziest buds I've ever seen in my entire life. And now they're doing their pollen drops. So they have these huge, they look like giant fuzzy caterpillars. They're literally like this long and they're super fuzzy and they're hanging from the trees. And it's crazy. I love the summer and winter music in the game. Me too. Summer and winter music is the best, in my opinion. Okay. We are gonna try and buy chickens today. It's Tuesday. We're not gonna be able to buy chickens. Marnie's gonna be doing her Pilates or Zumba. So that's cool. I did, however, refill my coffee and grab my water bottle, which is full. However, spring and fall seasons are the best seasons. I do love the spring and the fall in the game. It's a good luck day. Let's go to the mines. I'm like trying to think of what we can do. We can go to the mines. We are saving up for our next Joja upgrade. We have these unlocked. I gotta remember that. Let me grab this sweet pea real quick. To the mines. We yearn for the mines. The children yearn for the mines. My favorite season in general, I am a summer girl. I love the warm weather. I understand I moved to the mountains where it's winter 8 months out of the year, but I almost like it better that way because when the summer comes, it's like just the greatest thing. I am an outside person. I do love skiing, so I do like the winter, but it's definitely, Eric is much more of a winter person than I am. Whereas like, I love it. I love the summer. I love being warm. I love outside time. I love taking our yoga mat out back and just like laying on it in the sun. It's great. Paddleboarding, great. I'm a water kid. My grandparents lived like on the beach, so I grew up going to the beach every summer, every year. That was like our family vacation, was to go visit our grandparents at the beach. So I'm very like comfortable around water and beaches and all of that stuff. I will say that's why I like had the opportunity to live there, like by the beach after school, and I chose not to because I love it. It's almost like I loved it so much I couldn't live there, if that makes sense. Like I didn't want to ruin how special it was, because when you live in a place, like I noticed this when we moved to Colorado, moved away, and then moved back, is I'm so much more appreciative of everything. Like all of the mountains, every time I see the mountains, I'm so much more appreciative of it because we moved away. Whereas, boo, we're not gonna make it down. You've come to enjoy the heat as well. You don't like when it's dry, but you've gotten sick of the cold and damp. Whereas like our winters are dry, and our summers are also dry, but they're slightly less dry. Like we have more moisture in the summer, but I do like the dry heat. You love winter only because here in Canberra it's below 5 every day. Fahrenheit or Celsius? Are you talking like -5 Fahrenheit or -5 Celsius? Because if we're talking Fahrenheit, it's definitely below -5 every day here in the winter. process our geodes while we're over here. Let's go turn some things into Gunter. And I'm just not... I don't mind the cold, obviously. I live in a very cold place. But I live for the heat. Woohoo! 2 new rewards. What do we get? Anything good? Starfruit seeds. To the bus stop. So we did not make it down 5 levels in the mines, but that's okay. We'll pop the star fruit in here. And we'll sell the rest of this. Sell, sell, sell. And I already know Marnie's not there. Yep, I'm like looking. Everybody's at that place. So we'll get our chickens tomorrow. This map is throwing me off. It looks so different with the Riverland farm. Like it's throwing my brain off. Next Joja upgrade. The next Joja upgrade, I think, is like 20,000 or 25,000. So we're getting pretty close. Your main reason for liking the heat more is because it makes doing things outside so much more enjoyable. Yes, 100% yes. Much more agreeable and enjoyable, if you're asking me. I don't like wearing coats and thick clothing, so just being able to walk freely in like a t-shirt is amazing. I agree with that. I 100%. Same page. I do love that as well. I definitely love that. And I love I call it my lizard time when I get to go outside and just like lay and soak up the warmth. I love my lizard time. I put a lot of, being in the sun is so good for you. It's like one of the best things for your immune system, for your like body, is to go out in the sun. And that it is so much easier to go out and enjoy the sun when it's warm. You're getting into gardening these days. Fez, you just ended up in the right place. Destiny, Small, me, Kelsey, Disco, wherever she is today, we're all like big into the gardening, big into the making our own shampoo, like wanting to, I don't know, we're in our whatever is best for ourselves. Destiny is a little ahead of me in this department, I believe, from our conversations, but big goofs. The amount of sunscreen you need, I know. Especially me. For a ginger, I will say I tan exceptionally well, but I have trained myself in this way because I worked as a lifeguard for 5 years, and then I was a zipline tour guide, and then I worked at the zoo. So I have been training myself to be out in the sun for years. What are you, you definitely don't want to garden in the rain. That's fair. What are you planting this year? This is my experimentation year. We're going to plant a little bit of everything and see what we can grow up here. It has been and we have to look into drought gardening this year because we did not get the snow that we needed. So I do think we're going to get water restrictions. I definitely think water restrictions are going to happen this year. So not only are we really learning how to garden for the first time, since we've never had the space to garden before, but now we're also learning how to drought garden since we didn't get a lot of. That's the one thing I fail at, gardening. You're hoping to do some tomatoes. This is your learning year. This is our I'm calling it our experimentation year because same, we're learning, we're doing things. What is this at for? A chewing stick. Spiceberry. We have to wait until we get back from Europe, though, to plant anything, which makes sense, too. Like, we were told typically people plant outside after Mother's Day. So then there's only chance of like 1 to 2 more overnight frosts at that point. Whereas now it just snowed. So there's quite the chance of an overnight frost. What am I looking at? That can go in there too, because why not? You even looked into farm volunteering or just seasonal work to get some experience. I will say that is where Eric and I have experience already. Is he grew up on a dairy farm, and so his summer job a lot of years was working at the corn farm like down the street and helping pick sweet corn and like prepping the fields for the sweet corn and all of that. So he does have some experience, and his dad has gardened the past several years, so he's got that experience going for him as well. You want one of those grow towers, but they're so expensive. I've seen those. I have seen those. We have a tiny hydroponics for our herbs that I need to clean desperately, and redo a couple. Thank you for the hydrate, Tropical. Everybody group hydrate. We're hydrating together. Okay. To the bed. I was like, I couldn't hear a thing. But apparently there was an earthquake during the night. In case you were wondering. Yes, hydrating with coffee. You kind of love that the farms that you volunteer at offer accommodation while you work there. That's what we did in New Zealand. Actually, we already had that discussion, Tropical. It doesn't count. Fair. Yeah, we did have that discussion earlier today. It doesn't count. That was the consensus. If anything, it's negligible, but it depends on how you take your coffee. Yes, that's what we did in New Zealand. It was called woofing, and I don't remember exactly what it was like WOOFF or WWOOF, something like that. But we would work for people, and in return, they would offer us lodging and meals. Yes. That's the website you're looking at. That's what we did in New Zealand. And we worked at a farm once, and then we worked at like an Airbnb, but she also had like these massive, they were flower gardens. Don't take my coffee away from me. We're not saying you can't drink coffee. We're saying get a hydration alongside your coffee. You're the one who redeemed the hydrate. You kind of brought this on yourself, Tropical. I don't know what to tell you. It's such a genius movement. You get experience and free food. Yes, and free lodge. Yeah, we really enjoyed it. And we already had experience, so like we were able to help them with things that they typically. The second person we did it with, she was older. Her kids had like all moved to Australia, so she was like kind of alone. She was considering selling her property. It was a beautiful property. She had like awards for her gardens. So what we ended up doing was like a ton of like big weeding, cutting down trees, tending her gardens, cleaning up her house. Like we did some power washing for her, just trying to get it to a place where if she wanted to sell it, she could, but if she wanted to keep it, it was just more maintained for her. She also on the side ran an Airbnb. So that was another thing that we helped her with was handling like the Airbnb stuff. We would pull the laundry for her. Let's buy our chickens before Marnie leaves. You feel like you'd want to learn first before you ever volunteer because being clueless in a place you do not know is not fun. Yeah, that's very fair. What should we name our chickens, y'all? Power wash simulator. I do have house flipper. How do we feel about house flipper streams? I love house flipper. Cooper. Why Cooper? I'm not opposed to it. House flipper, yes! Small pops back in to talk about house flipper. Honestly, fair. I love house flipper. A chicken name? Anyone? Cooper? Coop-er. Okay, we're getting 2. So Cooper makes me think of Fallout. I haven't seen Fallout or played Fallout. I've done nothing with Fallout. All right, give me another one. Hey, how's Sellout Farm doing? Don't worry, we're corporate sellouts over here. What should we name our white chicken? Fubby. Some of the names are wild. Prona. Frerta? Are we just putting a bunch of letters together? Frappumo. I kind of like Frappumo. That one's kind of fun. Foco. Nepo. I'm not opposed. Frappumo. Frappumo. Wild. I'll send little Frappumo to her new home right away. Okay. Great. We have 2 chickens now. We will start getting eggs. We'll get some mayonnaise machines. We'll get some eggs. It'll be a good time. Frappumo. Wild. I wonder if like it's just like that. I have no idea. None of those names. Like, do you think he programmed in each of these individual names, or he was just like random assortment of letters? Put a, you know, make your own butter. Making butter is super easy too, from what I like. It is. It's so easy to do. You just got to buy the right stuff. And then you also can get like buttermilk from it. We do not make our own butter, but we are not opposed. We're looking into, so buying raw milk. Okay, I've already had this conversation, but we have to have it again because I still think it's the craziest thing. You can buy breast milk in Colorado. They were selling it at a coffee shop that my sister stopped at while she was visiting. So you can buy breast milk in Colorado, and we Googled it, and you have to just say like there's no regulations on it. However, you cannot buy raw milk. You cannot buy raw milk in Colorado unless you can buy a share of a herd of dairy cows, and then you are entitled to the raw milk. Oh, Chrissy! Hello! Welcome on in. Let me give you a shout out. What were you were playing Fields of Mystria today, weren't you? Give me 1 second. We're working on it. Haha. Yes, you were. How was it? We left our cozy minds and snacks behind. Corporate life, here we come. Hello. We're talking about how Colorado's a crazy state and you can buy breast milk, but you can't buy raw milk. It's a great time. What a wild time for you to pop in. How was it? How was your stream? How are you doing? I know you're probably getting ready to take like a break because you're streaming again later, correct? Isn't it raw milk? Well, that was my concern. I was like, At least with a dairy farm, depending on the dairy farm, like and if you have a share of it, I assume you can request the nutrition information and you will know what the cows are being fed. There's no way to regulate like what this person is eating. You did so good. You opened the next mine section, so you're getting silver now. That's so exciting. Raw people milk, not cow milk. Yes, you do need to run and make food and stuff. Go take care of yourself. Make food. Get some food. Okay, we're looking for... I have no idea. We're just running in circles. You used to get milk from your granddad's all the time. And that's the thing, like, Eric grew up on a dairy farm. Like, he grew up... I don't know if they ever drank raw milk, but he grew up having access to it. So they probably did, at least sometimes, you know? Whereas I never did. I remember when we started buying milk, I bet pigeon milk isn't regulated. Is pigeon milk a thing? Do pigeons milk? Now I'm confused. Pigeons aren't mammals. Do pigeons milk? Says the girl with a degree in animal science and wildlife conservation. What a day to have ears. What a day to have ears. Oh, you haven't made it that far in Animal Crossing. Hi, Samutran. How are you doing? Where am I going? Let's go to the beach. Well, my joke failed. I apologize. Whoosh. Straight over my head. I haven't made it that far yet. We're going to the beach. All right, let's pick up some stuff and we'll fish for a little while. What a day to have ears. What a wild... I'm going to start saying that. I actually really like that. What a day to have ears. Ooh, we found some books. I think my little sister's getting a cat this weekend, so that's exciting. And I think she's going to name him Dwight. From The Office. Or Mose, but probably Dwight. He looks like a Dwight. You spy a comfy baby. Yeah, he's on the couch. He is comfy baby. In the background. We love our comfy cheese. Dwight and Mose are very different energies. Yes, they are. But they both make great names for a fat cat. They're talking about it in the group chat. Oh, here he is. Did you see him? I feel like he looks like a Dwight to me. He isn't that fat. No, he's really not. I've seen a couple angles of him where I'm like, ooh, that's tough. But Cheddar also has a couple of angles where I'm like, ooh, that's tough. Okay. Not me, just like not paying any attention at all. I think it depends if he's mute or not. That's fair. If he's a chatty boy, that makes it really easy. Oh, he's so cute. Okay. 1 second. There we go. Let's catch some fish. Meows a lot. Dwight. Doesn't meow at all. Mose. I read that as Moose for a second, and I was like, Moose would be a pretty cute name, too. But no, she's a huge, like, office gal. So Moose. I agree. I think he'll probably be Dwight, which I think is a cute name for a cat. I'm not big on people names for cats, but I will make an exception for Dwight. People just have the Moose. If she names it Moose, it would be wild because my sister's cat is named Trout. Because, yeah, what real person is named Dwight? I apologize to any Dwights out there. Who would possibly be named Dwight? As we're over here just being like, now, I don't. They didn't choose their name. Lunch, do you have tomorrow off? I have tomorrow off. Not to rub it in or anything if you don't. I don't get any days off, so I actually am here to rub it in and say I have tomorrow off. Ha! Good Friday, baby. You do have tomorrow off. Nice. Ooh, a dragon hair. Hee hee. Oops. You also got a server in the mail yesterday, so that's your weekend plan? Come hang out. Well, I guess your mom is coming into town, so you can't come hang out, but I'll be streaming tomorrow because Eric has to work, and then I'll be streaming Saturday because Eric has to work, and we're going to be doing my birthday celebration. And maybe we'll make a cake. I don't know. I got to see if I can switch the camera to my phone, and then we can make a cake. Whoa, yo, ho, whoa, hey. Chill, bro. I feel like you're being aggressive, and for why? Relax. Hey, shh, it's okay. Just come to me. Wait, a cooking stream would be lit. But I can't make it but be there in spirit. That's fair. We appreciate the being there in spirit. Come on, fish. I do need to upgrade my fishing rod. It just costs money, and I'm doing okay without having it upgraded, so... You know, it is what it is. Do, do, do. No, it escaped. Cheddar is cozy on the couch. He's living his best life. Our poor boy. Our poor boy. I still feel so bad that he ripped his toenail out. And we were laughing at him. We were making fun of him. We were like, you're being drama. And then we saw his toenail and we were like, oh, you weren't being drama. Bad parenting. That's what we call bad parenting. But it's okay. He's okay. We've been soaking it in warm, soapy water because he still wants to play and run outside. So we don't want it to get infected. And he seems to be doing grand. What level do we think we are in fishing? We gotta be like 7. I'm like trying to think, we'll buy the iridium rod. I didn't want to buy the in-between rod because that is a waste of money. Whoops. We are trying to make money. A huge money-making push today. Do, 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 do. Thank you. The biggest reason I want to buy another rod is so I can put bait on it. No. Perfect. But yeah, I already did a stream where I mixed my bread right here. So if I can figure out how to get the camera to work in the kitchen, we can bake a cake. I think I'll try to do that on Saturday. I think that'll be my plan. It's a funfetti cake, of course. I actually have 2 cakes to bake. We're making one for me. I also am lacking. We're severely lacking in the baking pan department. So we have 1 pan to bake a cake. But We need to bake 2 cakes. Funfetti is the only correct choice, but we also got like a funfetti swirl, so it's not really funfetti, I guess, but it's like pink and blue and purple, and it's a swirl cake, and we were gonna make that to bring over to our friend's house for Easter. 156, 187. And we're not making it with Whack Colorado raw milk. We're making it with lactose-free milk. Actually, I don't even think you put milk in cake. I think it's oil and water. You're making banana pudding? I love banana pudding. I haven't had banana pudding in so long. You right, shows how much I make cake. Well, can I smoke this? Ooh, I can. Water in cake is a sin. Isn't that what the recipe? And so is oil. Well, listen, I just do what the recipe calls for. Meow. What should I do instead? Ooh, we're level 8 fishing. My wrist hurts. And I don't know if it's... This isn't the wrist that's supposed to hurt. This is the wrist that's supposed to hurt. Substitute milk and butter. So much better. I do have milk and I do have butter. So I can, in fact, do that. Do you melt the butter before you add it in? Or do you add it in and mix it till it's soft? Do you soften the butter? But yes, we have 2 cakes to make. I'm wondering if I can make it in the Dutch oven. That's my question. Because we have, like I said, 1 cake pan and that's it. And that's the cake pan that I would kind of like to just... How much is that worth? Look at that. Get in there. What I would like to do is make the cake that we're taking to our friend's house in the cake pan, so I can just smack that lid on top and bring her over. Melt the butter and add an extra egg. So much more moist. And yes, you can, just not with the lid. That was what I was wondering, because I was wondering if I needed to do it in like 2 parts, if that makes sense, where it would be like 2 little circle cakes, and I would stack them after I baked them. I didn't know if I could do the whole cake in, because it's a little Dutch oven, but it's still a Dutch oven. So yeah, I was curious about that. I was going to do some research before we tried it. All right, I gotta tweak my stream elements so it doesn't like try to send you guys all the information at the same time. Excuse you. Thank you. All right. Just watering away. Don't mind me. What size is it? Yeah, it's like an 8-inch round. That's actually perfect. Yes. We want to get a bigger one just so our loaves, our bread loaves are a little bit bigger. But yes, this one is like 8-inch round, I would say. Fro Pumo. What a wild name. We need to build a silo as well. Is it a good luck day? Okay, let's go to the mines, shall we? Let's go to the mines. To the mines. Because we're kind of slowly working our way down. But we do need some more things. Specifically iron. Thank you. And we could level up. Like, we haven't done much in the mines, I will say. We do need to upgrade our pickaxe. That is something we need to do because this is ridiculous. Okay, let's get some of this. Nope, I'm not dealing with you. So you have two choices, okay? Depending on how you like your cake, all right? You can make it in the Dutch oven all at once and have a thick cake that'll take a little bit longer. Or you can do it in 2 batches and make a layered cake. Yeah, I was kind of thinking, I've never done a layered cake before, but I was kind of thinking that that's what I would do. Because we do have a lot of frosting as well, so I could just put the frosting in the middle and I think it would work out well. Like, I think everything would be fine if we did that. Don't mind me, just killing bats over here. Oh my gosh, there's so many. Goodbye. Let's go get the... There should be some coal down here. There's also a... Nope, no coal. But we can come over here. 45. Let's see if we can get our combat level up 1. Because we're struggling there. Because I typically just do a sheet cake, right? Like I do a plain old sheet cake. And it's just 1 layer, and then I just smother the frosting on top, and we call it a day. So it might be kind of fun to do a 2-layer round cake. And it's funfetti, of course, so we also got the funfetti frosting that matches it. Hey, stop. You guys can chill. We're not going to go down any farther. We're going to... Yes, we leveled up combat. That's really what we wanted to do. Thank you. And now we'll head out. Okay. I think that's what we'll do then. I like it. I like it. That seems good. Grapes. Got any grapes? It's pretty simple. Mix the batter. Put roughly half in the oven. Cook it. Remove it. Cook the other half. Remove it. Then ice it how you see fit. Yeah, and I was thinking I'd do like icing in the middle and then stick them together. And then maybe if I'm feeling frisky, I can do like a whole frost the entire round. Because I've never done that before either. I actually think I have done that before. One time, my mom helped me make a round cake for a project in maybe it was middle school. And the goal was to make it look like a cell. So I like added... first of all, I iced it pink. Don't know why I did that, but it was pink. And then I added like different candy as like the mitochondria, which is the powerhouse of the cell, or the nucleus, or the cell wall. I think the cell wall, I think the mitochondria was like a fruit roll up that I like. And I think that's the extent of my cake decorating. Whoops. Cool. Exciting. So yeah, I'll think on that. I will think on how I want my cake. Whee! Okay. We are full, so we're gonna head back and then we'll fish some more from our farm. I do like that we can fish from our farm. That helps a lot. Doop doop doo. Oof. Gotta stretch out my legs. I should be here tomorrow so you won't be alone in this adventure. I appreciate you. I will be heavily relying on your assistance. I gotta do some testing today to see if I can get the camera to work in there. All right, what are we doing? We're selling things. We're selling this. We'll smoke the bullhead. Actually, we'll smoke them both. We got to turn those into the museum. Do I have... Okay, I already put it in here. And then we can grab this, and we can grab this. And we'll do this real quick. I love when the chicks are so small because you could just see them, like, kind of going through things. But not really. You just see the grass moving. All right, that can go in there. We should crack all of our geodes open. There's a jammo. Ah, yes. I can pronounce things. Okay, it is 4:40. We're making money. I kind of gotta pee, so I might run to the restroom really quickly. What is this looking like? How much time do we have before ads roll? 15 minutes? I might have to run to the restroom. I have to pee. Okay, let's fish. We'll finish out this day, and then I'll run to the restroom. Super quick, like. And I'll let you guys sit and watch Cheddar sleeping on the couch. Like the good little critter he is. Ooh, a pike. That's a good catch. Sometimes the pike are hard to catch too, but that was pretty easy. A sunfish, those are never hard to catch. When I was like doing my perfection run, I literally was playing this game so much that I could be like, oh yes, this is a pike. I can tell from the way the fish is bobbing that this is going to be a pike. That was indeed a pike. And I could do that with every fish. It was kind of crazy, which is funny because we watched this guy who fishes, he like kayak fishes in New Zealand, and he'll be like reeling in and be like, oh, this is a, why can I not remember any of the fish he ever catches? He'll be like, this is a red snapper, or this is a kingfish. And he's like, I can tell because of the way it's like, it's tossing its head like a kingfish. And he'll pull it up and it's a kingfish. And I'm like, what the heck? How do you know? That's incredible. But I get it. I get it. I can do the same thing, but in a video game. So impressive. Let me get this real quick. Hee hee. All right, let's smoke some fish. We caught a bream. Ooh, we got a diamond. That's money. All right, let's put the diamond in here. We'll smoke this other pike as well. We'll put the bream in there, the rainbow trout in there, the river jelly. How are we doing on coal? Bad. We do not have a lot of coal. We put you in there and you in there. And you can go in there. And then these can go in there. We do need to get more coal. 30 minutes. We need to get a silo as well for our chickens. I'm like kind of torn on how excessive we want to be with thank you. How excessive I want to be with like getting animals and doing all of that stuff, because I think we can make more money doing other things instead. Like just being crop farmers, truly. I truly think that we can make more money doing that. Okay. We're gonna run to sleep. We reached level 2 combat. Yikes. We got a long way to go for that. I am gonna run to the restroom. I will be back really quickly. You can probably see Cheddar on the couch. Let me see. There he is. Watch him while I'm gone, and then I'll grab him when I come back. I'll be back in like 2 minutes max. Okay, let me grab the boy. Come here, boy. Oh. Here's the boy. Okay. Let me get us situated. Oh, Cheddar. I cannot get situated when you're just a loaf like that. There you go. There we go. Much better. Whew. Good boy. All right. And we keep on keeping on. Excuse me, I need my hands today. You can get comfortable however you like, but I do need my hands. All right, he is a cozy, comfy boy. Oh yeah, look, we have our first ancient fruit. Yay. I feel like if I save them and dehydrate them, or maybe I can work towards getting a seed maker and then make a bunch of them. Today is World Autism Awareness Day. I did not know that. April 2nd. Let me see if there's any... Do they? No. I was curious if Twitch had, like, you know, the puzzle pieces, if they had an emote for that, but they do not. Whoops. Let's plant you, and then you. I was just curious. What is that? A star? Oh, that's the star fruit. I was very confused. Perfect. That's good to know. I didn't know today was World Autism Awareness Day. I also feel like I probably would have seen something if I had been on any social media this morning, but I typically don't go on any social media before I stream just because I stream so early. So the main difference between the Joja version, yes, let me walk you through it, is I don't do the community center. So I'm not doing it like the community way. I'm going through, I bought a membership to the mega corporation and I'm purchasing all of the upgrades, whereas in traditional Stardew Valley, what you do is you have to turn in things to the community center, fill up all of these different things, and once you complete a bundle, so you give them all of the stuff that they need for each bundle, you'll unlock. The Junimos come in and they unlock all of those things for you, whereas in the Joja one, you're strictly purchasing all of it. It's like the evil way to do it, because the community center, I'll take you up to it. The community center is now a warehouse for Joja. So it's just got boxes in it, and it's in the other game. As you restore each room, it makes it nice. And so then people like the Stardew Valley townies will like go hang out in it, and now they can't because it doesn't exist. It's gonna thunderstorm tomorrow. I really need to make a silo. Let's grab clay, fiber, stone, wood, copper. I don't remember what all I need, so we're gonna bring it all. But I can give them this. But that's the main difference, is you're basically buying your way to complete the game instead of actually working like to find things and complete the game that way. And we're not going for perfection in this run. We're just going for the Joja Steam achievement. That's the big thing. Oops. No. Actually, that's really cheap. I would like a silo. Where can we build our silo? Man, if it fit right there, that would be perfect. Maybe we'll put it... Yeah, it's basically you're just buying things instead of... We'll put it over there for now. That's fine. Thank you. So, like, we have 19,000 right now. Let's go run over to Joja and see what the next upgrade costs. It's really just... I've never done it before. There's a Steam achievement for it. We're working on getting all of the Steam achievements for Stardew. One of them is going to be really hard. So I'm not looking forward to that. But here's Joja. Joja Mart. And then you come over here. Join us. Thrive. And here's all the stuff we can purchase. Like, I've got the mine carts. Panning is 20,000. The bridge is 25,000. The greenhouse is 35,000 and the bus is 40. So we need to make a lot of money. I don't think I'll get panning next because I don't really care about panning. I think we'll do save up for the greenhouse so we have it for winter is kind of my plan. But then it turns this place into a warehouse. Let's go up to the warehouse. Is this going to be my evil Stardew playthrough? Do you make more money? Things are cheaper. So once you buy the Joja membership, like seeds, if I buy them from Joja versus Pierre's, is a lot cheaper. And then I think like the rest of the game, the mechanics of the game and all of that, aside from the community center, it's all exactly the same. So you can purchase things for cheaper. So in that sense, yes, you are making more money simply from the fact that you're saving more money and that your crops, once they're grown, have a higher, like, you technically make more money because you spent less for the seeds, if that makes sense. Like, you have a higher profit. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. Than if you bought them from Pierre's. But so far, like, other than those things, there's not like a difference. The townies don't treat you differently because you have a Joja membership. They're not like, oh, this girl just brought us to ruin. Everything else is exactly the same. I think there'll probably be different cutscenes, but We haven't gotten that far yet. Oh my. Okay. Listen, we don't have to do all of that. That's a little excessive, sir. What is up with this fish? Thank you. Oh, it was a puffer fish. That's crazy. I feel like I've gotten way better at fishing just since like starting streaming, because with the perfection run, like I didn't cheat at all. So I forced myself more or less to fish properly. Oh, there's a critter in the PCG. What is it? A Bolton? I don't know if I have a Bolton, to be honest with you. We'll just do a little catch and see what happens. I have also heard that ocean fishing is the most profitable out of all the fishing, which is why we are fishing in the ocean right now. A tilapia. I like tilapia. We have some tilapia from Costco in our freezer right now, and it's like a tortilla crusted tilapia. Very good. Very, very good. I like to put it over a taco salad, like with salad, obviously. Fajita veggies that we just make once a week. And then we have a chipotle ranch that I like to put on it. It's divine. It's so yummy. I'll put our taco chicken on it as well. We make chicken in the crock pot with taco seasoning, like chicken breasts, and then we shred it and we put it on our salads. Also very yummy. Also very yummy. So this is going well. See, every time I sit here for so long, it's like, it is pretty tempting to buy the nicer rod. Okay. Oh, Lord. Hold on. Thank you. I wanted to get that. What if it's good? Sometimes there's diamonds in there. That's 750 Gs. A lost book is pretty good, too. I suppose. Perfect. Catch a few more. Catch a few more, and then maybe, I don't know. I haven't bothered talking or meeting all of the... We'll do a round or two of Prairie King. That's the other Steam achievement we need. And I'm so bad at that game that I feel like it'll be helpful to start putting it into our routine a little bit so I get a little more used to... Uh-oh. Okay, I was like, please don't bounce. Sometimes it just bounces off the bottom and then you lose the fish, and that's really frustrating. Hey, yo. Thank you. A rusty spoon. You can go in the place of sap. A plain old spoon. Probably 10 years old. Not very interesting. Imagine finding a rusty spoon and being like, you know what? I'm gonna keep this. That's kind of crazy behavior. Oh. Not me carrying a bomb above my head. Absolutely not. Been there, done that. We will not be doing that again. Especially not at 5 p.m. after a full day of doing things. Like, we did a lot today. We purchased a silo. Oh, we did buy chickens. Boop. I do want to change this. Buy green house, which is 35K. I can't pick that up. But yeah, we'll head over to the bar after this. Do I have any? No. Didn't think so, but had to check, you know? I actually will take 2 of those back. We'll put you in there, you in there, you in there. We'll take you out, put you in there, because I don't want you. The rest of you can get sold or go in here. Like, let's do this real quick. The puffer fish, we can definitely smoke. Wait, that, we're out of coal. Never mind, we're gonna sell all this. Perfect. That should be a good chunk of money. Let's go run and see what we can do here. Oop. Oop. I will say ads are probably gonna run soon. I already peed, so I'm doing pretty good. So I'll probably just continue playing while the ads run. So if you have to stick through the ads, we'll just play some Prairie King. You won't miss much. I'll just be over here dying. It'll be a great time. It'll be great. But I appreciate you if you do have to stick through the ads. All right, let's play some Prairie King. Oi. Uh-oh. This is not going to go well for me. I'm going to tell you that right now. We're never going to get this. I'm so bad at this game. Okay. There's got to be a trick that I'm just not doing. Phew. There's got to be a trick. There's got to be... Oh, wait. I'm pretty sure if I hold it down, it just... There's the trick. I also don't think cornering myself is the best idea. I think if I corner myself, things are going to go poorly. But I also think being in the center is not a good... Why was there so many of them? Okay. Ooh. This is... When we actually have to, for real, do this, this is gonna stink. There we go. Coffee! Ooh, look how speedy I am now. Ooh. What? I do like this. This is getting them to pause for a second. What does the pizza do? Whoa. I don't actually think that was pizza, but I'm kind of here for this. We're just gonna keep going. Uh-oh. Can you please do something for me? Thank you. Phew! Scary, We did it! Oh. Now there's... Uh-oh. No! I've never made it to the second level. That's exciting. That's very exciting. How many levels are there? Are there 10? I'm pretty sure there's 10. That's the sad part. Like, yes, we made it to the second level. You know, the craziest part is the like final Steam. Oh my God. They get harder to kill? You're lying. What was that thing? Uh-oh. Bad news. Bad news. Shoot. I was hoping I could make it to that circle thing. All right, well, that was something. That sure was something. I'll tell you what. The sun is coming up. So yeah, I think we'll just... Get out of my way, you two. I think we'll just casually, like, throw that into the mix here every once in a while and hope that we get better at it. But that's already the best we've ever done. I've never made it that far before. So, pretty impressive, if you ask me. Okay. Our puffer fish is ready. We're gonna make bank off of our little puffer. Our smoked puffer fish. And then we'll just fish more. Look, I'm getting blinded. I'm getting absolutely annihilated by the sun. It's just right in my face. It's a great time. I'm having so much fun. I'm having so much fun. Cheddar is just purring away. He's a little purr machine. We love our little purr machine. We love our little purr machine. Okay. He's getting all the smacks. Can you hear me smacking him? He's loving it. He's living his best little life on my lap. While I'm out here getting absolutely just blinded by the sun. We did it. Okay. Yeah, so I think tomorrow I gotta still make my plan for the rest of the day. Or for tomorrow, I suppose. But we'll switch over into co-working, and we're gonna do the same thing we did last time, where it'll be like 2 rounds of co-working. Because yes, I don't have any meetings today. Yeah, we'll do 2 rounds of co-working, and then wrap up. Just because I do have a lot of stuff to do, but I got to plan out how I want to do tomorrow. I think we'll start with the Tomodachi Life demo. I will do that first thing in the morning. I might push back the start time 1 hour to 6:30 my time, just so that I can get up, get ready, get everything prepped for the day. We'll try to prep things tonight, just kind of see how we're doing, test out the camera, see if I can switch it. So if you see me go live briefly tonight, no, you didn't. Boyd! Look at who I have for you. Oh, come here, sweet boy. We have the boy. I have the boy right here. He's right here. Look, I do the same sweet chin scratches that I did when he was a kitten. Oh, I don't know if you can hear him. He was going, oh, that feels so good. How are you doing today, Void? How is it going? Oh, are you awake now? I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to wake you. You can go back to sleep. He can go back to sleep. That's so cute. Those emojis are so cute. What the heck? Ah, yes, Joja Cola. We got 3 Joja Colas from that. Which, honestly, they're not too bad as far as, like, pricing goes, so we'll take it. All right, to bed we go. Go to sleep. Go to sleep, little man. Let me get... Maybe he'll like it better if we're like this. Not that I can do much when he's like this. Mom Island, hello. How are you? I'm good. We're just chilling with little cheese man right here. Loki isn't as loving as Chedward. How can we make Loki more close to us? Is Loki food motivated? I bribe him. I bribe Cheddar. I say, if you let me hold you, you get treat. I also have been just smothering him since he was a baby, so I think that helps. Although we did, because he was sick and we had to give him shots, we were really scared that he would hate us and like, oh my gosh, I'm getting absolutely blinded by the sun. We were really scared that he would hate us and never like want to be around people. Nope. Didn't work. He loves us. He doesn't eat treats from your hands. You have to put it on the floor. He lets you hug and pet him. I think that's just some cats, though. I think Cheddar is just a very social, loving, lovable kitty cat. Like, I don't think that it's anything you guys did. I don't think there's anything you really can do. I think that's just who Loki is and Loki's personality. Yes, give me your eggs. I don't know if you can change that about him, you know? Okay, we do need to chop some trees. That's what I needed to do today. I wanted to start clearing the farm. Hug him by force. Because Eric's brother and sister-in-law have 2 cats, and Eric said when he was visiting, he picked one of them. He picked her up. Don't get in the water, thank you. He picked her up and she was like, she loves to be aggressive pet. So like when she's laying down, he'll give her butt smacks and she loves that. She loves it so much. But the second he tried to pick her up, she started screaming. He was like, she just was screaming. Like you were murdering her, hugging by force. So I think it's just cats. Some cats like to be held. Some cats like to be just smothered. Thank you for the hydrate, Destiny. Destiny is keeping everybody hydrated and on top of things today. I got my water still right here. It's still very full. I don't touch street cats ever since one bit me and you had to have tons of rabies shots. That's fair. I probably wouldn't touch them either. I will if they come up to me, but I'm still very like cautious about it because cats are so unpredictable. I mean, all animals are unpredictable, right? Cats really do have entire personalities. Your last cat loved your husband but didn't like you. That would make me so sad. Cheddar's a little mama's boy, so I've got that going for me. But he also loves Eric. I think he sees, this sounds kind of crazy, but I do think he truly sees Eric as like the protector of the house. So then when he like gets up in the middle of the night or anything, Cheddar doesn't leave the bed. But if I get up in the middle of the night, Cheddar like follows me around and is like looking around and watching. Your doctor had to call the Public Health England and have them custom make the rabies vaccine for you. Oh my gosh, that's actually crazy. That's wild. And it's like is your rabies vaccines, it's like a set of 3 shots for you too, yeah? Because that's how it is here, is you get 3 shots. Nat, he's sometimes in the chat, but Nat used to do like rabies testing on wild animals for things like that. So he would, we'll sell our eggs. Essentially what he would do is, rabies testing wild animals is not pleasant. You can only test them through, I think, part of their brain. So you do have to like kill them and then, why? Cheddar said, time to go. I don't know where he's going, but that's okay, because now I can, like, scooch myself forward and out of the sun. 3 or 4, you can't remember. After the 2nd and 3rd Your head was beating like a drum. Yeah, I bet. That's crazy. Okay, so 300. Let's go fix that bridge. And let's grab some food so we can fish. Boom. Bug steak. Yummy. No, we just got incredibly lucky with Cheddar. Like, his personality is just clingy, wants to be held, wants to be loved, wants to be with us all the time. Even as a kitten, he was like that, though. Like, we could tell when he was running a fever, when he was sick, or when he didn't feel well, just because he wouldn't be near us. He would go hide. Yeah, I always ask people about their cats. Like, if you ever met Cheddar, you give him one treat, and then you can pick him up and all of the stuff. He's like, oh, I can be bought. He's easily bought. He's a little sellout kitty. He said, give me food and I will love you forever. True story. That's how he is. Freak. You're telling me I couldn't walk across this? You're telling me it's that deep? Okay, let's fish. Eat some steak. There we go. See how that does us. What if someone comes over with free treats and catnaps him? I mean, he would go. He'd be like, treats? Sure. Are you going to keep feeding me wet food? Sure, I'll come with you. No, I do think he would miss us. I used to not think that. I'm like, my cat's a little slut for anybody who feeds him. But now after like we left him with my sister for a little while we were in New Zealand, and when we came back, he was like screaming at us and telling us all about his entire past 10 months and just having like so many conversations. And my sister was like, I have not heard him meow that much since you dropped him off. And I was like, okay, so he loves us. He was mad at us, but he was also like, oh my God, you're back. Let me tell you about everything that's happened to me. They had these dogs and these dogs jump around, and then they got this cat and we're friends, but like, I don't know. And he just like was meowing for like probably 10 minutes nonstop. Like, I'm pretty sure the next day he like lost his voice a little because he was yelling at us so much about his time. So I do think we're like his favorites. But he is very easily, like, he loves everybody. He's very friendly. He's a little more sketched out around men, I would say. He takes a little longer to warm up to men. I think it's just, like, they're larger. He doesn't like, the sound of shoes. He doesn't like shoes very much. And men have bigger feet, so their shoes sound larger. And I think that's really what scares him more than the man himself. But yeah, he is such a good boy. I could talk about Cheddar literally forever. He's, my baby. I'd literally, when we were in New Zealand, go through photos of him and I'd start crying, and Eric was like, what the heck? Why are you doing this to yourself? I was like, I just miss him. They reported last week that there's new rules coming into force in the UK for vets. Interesting. You've been wanting to play Stardew now that you finished Pokopia. How did you like Pokopia? You've had it forever and never tried it? Oh, I love Stardew. We actually got perfection finally earlier this year. And so this is there's like 2 routes you can take. There's the proper route where you're working with the community, and then there's the money route where you're trying to buy everything instead. We're doing the money route now, which I've never done before, so I'm excited to try it. I love this game. I've been playing this game since it came out in like 2016. Because vets here don't publish their prices on their website, so now they got to do that. I wish we did that as well and provide quotes before treatment, and all prescriptions will be capped. I think that that's a great thing to do. I think that's a great thing for the healthcare system in America to do. I think we're moving towards that, actually. It was so fun. Good. Now you need to work on the builds a little more. But yes, that's how I feel. I need to work on the builds as well. I'm planning some builds for this weekend when I stream tomorrow and Saturday. But that's what I'm like, I have to actually plan them out so that when we get to stream, I actually know what I'm doing, because right now I literally spend so much time running around trying to figure out what I want to do that I get nothing done. And then 3 hours will pass and it'll be like, oh, time to go to work. And I've done not a single thing. So I'm going to plan out some actual builds and then we can try to do something that like along those lines. They tried selling you an inhaler for $100. The pet hospital also told you they don't know how much Loki's diagnosis would cost. And that the payment will be on the day. No quote. Yeah, that's how vets work here, unfortunately, as well. It's you go and then they charge you after the fact. And it's like, what? You think you want to start in the skyline? The sparkling skylands instead of the withered wasteland. It's hard. It's hard to decide where to start. There's so many places. I would say that's the most like overwhelming part I found about Pokopia is there's just so much. And everything gets so spread out and I can never find any of my things because I have storage containers all throughout everywhere. $5,000 for a CT scan. Oh, I can never find my stuff either. It's a problem. Now they have to provide quotes because how can you tell me you don't know how? Yeah. And I get it if like you have no idea what's wrong, but they should still be able to be like, okay, here is what we need to do to diagnose it. Like, here are the quotes for how much all of these things would cost. Here's where we'll start. And if we can't figure it out, here's the next steps. Like, I do think they should have to provide all of that to you because and luckily now the medication for what Cheddar had is legal, but it was not legal. It was not FDA approved. It was, okay. I'm not saying I did illegal things, even though I kind of did, but it was not FDA approved when Cheddar was diagnosed. So when I took him to the emergency vet, they were like, hey, this is a fatal disease. Your only option is to put him down. And I was like, you're wrong. It is not. I will not be doing that. I'm pursuing other means to cure him on my own. And that's what I did. And he's still here 4 years later. So this is actually in 2 days on Saturday. It is the anniversary of when I took him to the emergency vet. He got diagnosed with FIP on April 4th. I remember because it was 3 days before my birthday. 4 years ago. So it was 2022. I had him I got him January 31st of 2022. So I had him for like 2.5 months. He was already my entire world. My mom was so scared that he was going to die because for my birthday, my whole birthday was themed around Cheddar. I have like a little bag that has like a picture of baby Cheddar on him. And I got like these photos that we like put up in our bathroom. That's just like bunches of pictures of baby Cheddar. Like it was all Cheddar. Everything I received that year was Cheddar themed or for Cheddar or based around Cheddar. And I know, and she'd already sent the package. So it was already on its way to me. I know she was just sitting there being like, if this cat dies, Taylor's going to have to open all of this stuff with Cheddar's face all over it. I actually did take him back. I got very lucky with the general practitioner. So the emergency vet is the one that told me, hey, you're going to have to put your cat down. So I took him to his like kitten vet and said, hey, here's the deal. Here's what he has. I'm pursuing treatment on my own. I just need your help in like prescriptions as needed. So for example, it was really hard. I was force feeding him. So the vet was like, hey, give it a week. He prescribed me like high calorie medicated food so that I didn't have to like force feed him as much food. And he was like, if he's still not eating, just let me know. I'll prescribe you a appetite stimulant. no problem. Just tell me what you need and I will make it happen. So I got very lucky that his general vet was like, I've never managed an FIP cat before, but I'm willing to do whatever you need to do to make it work. So that's what we did. And he's still here today. He's still here and he's still our little baby. How much do I have? 18? I could probably get this. Beautiful. But yeah, he's the best boy. Okay. We're working on buying our greenhouse. We don't have enough experience to make quality sprinklers yet. I had to get them off the black market. Not really, because it was like a Facebook group where they sent me to like a Facebook. It was like a Google form, and I filled out the Google form, and at the bottom of the Google form, it had like PayPal information. So I had to send the money before they would ship me the drugs. But the drugs it was literally like black market stuff. They came in this box that was marketed. I'm sure I have a photo of it somewhere. I have to find it, but it was marketed for kitty skincare. And then you open up the box and it's like these vials of liquid that I would use to, inject into him, our sweet little boy. But it worked because here we are 4 years later and he is every bit as sassy as he was the first month I had him. But I do feel like we really missed out on a lot of the kitten behavior just because he was so sick. Whoops, I didn't want to turn that off. Here's the map of Stardew Valley's world. Where do you think we are? Interesting. Interesting. Trees drop 25% more wood. That's going to be more helpful for us. $2,000. That was a good day. We made money. If you see me like creeping further and further this way, it's because, see the sun right there, right in my face. And over here, not in my face. Okay, time to water some plants. C-Dot escaped. Boo. Oh, he's mad because I guess the white chicken ate the food yesterday. We have a silo. I know, we gotta get actual curtains. They're just like, they're curtains, but they're not, if that makes sense. They're like what you put behind your curtains, I guess. They're very linen-y. It's a toss-up, right? Because I love the natural light. But yeah, the sun comes up. It's brutal. It's right there. And that was never a problem when I streamed from that giant window behind me because the sun came up behind me. But now that we flipped sides of the house, it's a huge problem. How are you doing, Chrissy? What did you eat? What did you get to eat? I'm curious. Sometimes you tell me the things you're eating and then it'll be like 5 a.m. for me and I'm like, I'm pretty hungry. That sounds pretty good. Nuggets and chips. I love nuggets. We had nuggets. Eric went to the dentist on Tuesday and got a crown put in and had a cavity filled because he has soft teeth. He takes such good care of his teeth. I feel bad because I feel like, I brush my teeth twice a day, but he's like water flossing his teeth. He flosses them with like an actual pick floss. He does all of the things and he still gets cavities and he goes to the dentist like 3 times a year for a cleaning. And I go like, I'm pretty bad about it, like twice. I go maybe twice. Usually it's more like once. And I never have any cavities or anything nothing's ever wrong with my teeth. So I feel bad, but he had, yeah. No, that's how we are. Eric has bad teeth and I'm like My teeth are great. But he had a filling, but he takes way better care of his teeth than I do. He's just unlucky. Why did I go in here? And so he got a crown put in on one of his front teeth, not like front, but like up front teeth, and then a filling in one of his back teeth. So we had, he got some like lobster bisque, like the Panera, you know how, I don't know if you know, but Panera Bread makes like soups that are in the grocery store. Not right now. I went to the wrong person. And what do I want to plant? We have tomatoes, we have peppers. Maybe we'll do more melons. Yeah. And we had chicken nuggets with it and some like angel hair spaghetti pasta that we just made butter noodles with, and it was delicious. That's where I was going with that. Is we had chicken nuggets on Tuesday and it was delicious. Long-winded way of saying I had chicken nuggets for dinner on Tuesday. But yeah, he was there for like 3 hours. His teeth are straight. I will say that. Like, he never had braces and I had to have braces. So he's got that going for him. Beautiful. We'll put the melons in here. Let's go. It's a bad luck day. I was about to say, I need to go to the mines because I really need coal. Context is important, I know. We gotta know all the Do you see Cheddar in the little sunspot back there? I just like saw the loaf and I was like, what you doing? What you doing back there? He's just staring at me like, what? Cheese boy! Are you cheese boy? You are cheese boy. He's cheese boy. Greetings, it is I, the Queen of Sauce here to teach you a new recipe. Baked fish. All right. We are going, speaking of baked fish, we're gonna fish today. I think we'll go down to the beach because that's where the fish are worth more. We do have, the silo is being built currently. I should have some eggs in here. Oh, I didn't get an egg from the brown chicken because he's mad that the white chicken ate his food because I only had one thing. Oh, the silo's built. Beautiful. Let's we'll leave all of that for them. We'll fill up our silo some so that our chickens can be fed and not be mad at us. It's always a good thing. All of this can be left for you guys. Enjoy, eat up, all that good stuff. I'll let that grow a little bit more, but we'll get all of this. This will be good. Now that, like, the grass stays through winter, I don't know how I feel about that. Like, part of me is like, woohoo, that's so nice. The other part of me is like, that makes it so easy. I liked when the grass disappeared and you were just fighting for your life and hoping you had your silos filled enough. There we go. This is much better. I do want to upgrade my pickaxe. Maybe we'll go do that. I think that that's a good use of our time. I know it's like, spending money, but it's only 2,000. It's a good use of our time. We need to do it anyway. We're getting deeper into the mines. Just kidding. We don't have any copper bars. So, and we don't have any coal, so we will not be doing that. Back down to the beach we go, I suppose. I love when things don't work out the way that I want them to. Ew. It smells. Yeah, it does. I want to explore the sewers. Pass. Huge pass on that. Professor Gunther? Why do you think he has the key? A creepy sewer door like this has got to be a good match for an old rusty key. Huh? Yeah, I'd be scared too if I saw somebody with... Oh, I thought they were looking at me for a second and I was like, I'd be scared too if I ran into somebody with red eyes. Here we go. Time to check it out. Krobus. I was so hoping Krobus would be one of the marriage candidates. I knew we wouldn't be, but a girl can dream. A girl can dream. I love Krobus. I love when you take him to the movie theater and he dresses up and he gets all sketchy and is like, nobody can see me. And it's like, it's okay, buddy. Everybody can see you, but I'm happy you're happy. Let me just grab that. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Cheddar has left his sunspot. The sun actually went behind a cloud, so it no longer is a sunspot, unfortunately for him. He might be laying by the door because that actually does have sun. You're welcome, Leah. You could have helped. You could have helped. All right, let us go fishing. I will say we are probably going to finish this day and then we'll transition into co-working, and we're not going to co-work for too long because I have some stuff I need to do that I can't do while co-working, like upload. Oh my gosh, hold on. What the? Like upload some videos to YouTube. And I tried that one time when I was co-working and my frames just plummeted. My internet said, ma'am, you cannot stream and upload videos at the same time. That is not something we are capable of doing. And I said, that makes sense. I'm sorry. And I said I would not do that again. So, but I do have a whole list of things that I need to do. And then I got to plan the stream for tomorrow. So I think so far my plan is we'll start by playing the Tomodachi Life demo. Check it out. I've never played any of those games before, so I think it'll be fun to kind of see what we're getting. I don't see if it's something we're interested in playing long term. I don't think it will be, to be completely honest, but I'm curious to check it out. And then we'll bake my birthday cake. And then we'll play, I think, Pokopia. And I'm making... Words are hard this morning. I'm making building plans. So we'll have a plan of what I'm going to be building. I've got a couple of plans up my sleeve. So I will work on actually formulating what I need for those so we can actually like build and get through things and work on it, instead of just running around in circles like I usually do because I don't know what I'm doing. It's going to be a great time. And I got to look and see what I have party-wise, but I want to do something fun. Maybe I'll run out and grab some balloons this afternoon so that like we can just have a good time. It'll be a party. I really considered, maybe this will be a later thing, but a fun fact, I used to do birthday parties as Princess Anna from Frozen. And one of the like add-ons the kids could do was like add on balloon animals. And I'm probably pretty rusty, so I'd have to practice. But I used to be able to make balloon flowers and balloon dogs and balloon swords, but really flowers and dogs were the main two things I was able to make. Oh, I could do a heart too, but the hearts are kind of hard and they don't look that great all the time because it like you have to like let the air out of the balloon. Anyway, I was thinking it would be fun, not for this week because I'd have to order a pump and the right balloons, and there's not really a party store near me. So like that's not super, what the heck, super possible for me to do that right now. But I do think in the future I could do something where I would make balloon animals for you guys. And I think that that would be so fun. Or we could go through like a YouTube tutorial and try to make something new. But yeah, flowers and dogs are kind of the... What is with all these fish today? Why am I so bad at fishing today? Hello? So we'll see. That's what I have in the plans. And then I do want to get back into our Sims Very Veggie Legacy Challenge. Our gal is pregnant, so we got to keep working on that. I have 2 videos. The problem with that is it's hard because I'm trying to edit them a little more for the YouTube. So I'm trying to cut out some more like some dead space, make it a little more interesting, shorten them up into like 30-minute episodes. So it does just take longer for me to edit. There's a Mareep in the PCG. Then I'm used to, like these VODs, I just cut out the breaks so that they flow a little bit better and that people don't have to sit through a 3-minute BRB screen. And that's it. And then I create a thumbnail in Canva and I plop them onto YouTube and it's a great time. The Very Veggie ones are a little bit more in depth. Like I do a lot more work in those and they take me like 4-ish hours to edit. So they're just a little bit more of a time commitment, which is not a problem. It's just something I got to do, you know? There's not enough hours in the day for me. I need more hours in the day. There's a Mareep that I would like to catch. Hold on. But part of my co-working today is going to be to actually schedule out. Oh my goodness gracious. The sun has come back. It was behind a cloud and now it's back. Is to kind of plan out this weekend so that I'm not just like fumbling through my life like I normally do. Whoa, yo. Okay, we'll catch one more fish and then we'll boot scoot and boogie back on home. Okay, there you go. Stay here. Stay here. Perfect. All right. We're going to run home. We're going to wrap up the day. And then we are going to switch over to co-working. Like I said, it'll be a short co-working day. Probably 2 pomos, 50-10 per usual. Because it's 8:30. I'm thinking. It'll be great. Everything will be great. I don't know why I run around the trees like that instead of just running through, but it's something I've always done. We still caught quite a few fish, even though I felt like we missed a ton of fish. Perfect. Everybody should be happy now. Going to bed. We can make a cheese press and we can make the quality sprinkler. Finally, that's what we needed. We got to make a bunch of those. So for fall, we're not wasting all of our energy watering. Exciting stuff. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We made money. We're going to wrap this up. We're going to take a short break, like very short. And then let's exit to the desktop and then we'll transition into co-working. Bring all of that up. Let me clear everything. I figured out how to do this. It's clear all. Boom. And then we're going to do Pomo 0 out of 2. And then we're going to do, we'll set the timer in a second. We're going to take a quick break. I'm going to get the music set up, get the stream name changed, all of the things, and I will be back in like a minute. It'll be super fast. Be right back.